Ukrainian drones finish off the abandoned junk. And this is the result. This tank is destroyed by the fire. The APC evaporates. This Sointsepiok was in a hurry to get back to its position. A Ukrainian drone catches up with it. This APC heads confidently into the assault. It's covered in protection grids and camouflage nets. It turns around, and a drone dives straight into its front. Nothing remains. Another APC approaches from the other direction. It manages to dodge artillery fire. Even a mine doesn't stop it. But when a Ukrainian operator directs a drone towards it, the following happens. A massive explosion. Thousands of fragments scatter hundreds of meters. It's probable that Russian soldiers have seen what happened to the APCs moving ahead and just decided to run away. The drone approaches its target, and another explosion. Were they transporting explosives? Now it's the Russian tank's turn. The mine roller helps it make it halfway across the field. But here comes the drone. The drone knocks out the navigation system, and the crew escapes from the tank. It only takes one more step. Another drone attacks, setting it ablaze. While driving through another destroyed village, the Russian tank isn't ready for what happens next. The video shows the drone hitting the tank. Ukrainians assess the results of the strike. The tank has been blown to pieces. Its massive turret lies nearby on the ground. Having witnessed this scene, the Russians abandon the second tank. And quite rightfully so. The Ukrainian drone instantly hovers above. The operator chooses the tank's most vulnerable spot. And this is the result. Another turret blown sky high. This tank didn't even manage to fire before it hit a minefield. Ukrainian drones finish off the abandoned junk. A Russian T-80 heads out on a mission. A Ukrainian drone is already in the air, tracking its target. The tank has its name written on the turret. The kamikaze drone hits between the turret and the hull. The charge pierces the armor and reaches the ammo. The tank is blown apart. The assault is over. Nothing can help this APC anymore. For a second, we see the Ukrainian drone. The APC bursts like a soap bubble. Two APCs are storming a Ukrainian settlement. One of them covers the other, continuously firing at the Ukrainian soldiers. Drones come to the rescue. The second Russian APC loses support, but keeps attacking. Cluster munitions explode nearby. The APC hits mines and stops. The second Ukrainian drone already hovers overhead. It attacks the target. The APC is engulfed in flames. The fire makes the ammunition detonate quite quickly, and then a massive explosion. The APC evaporates, leaving only scorched earth behind. Reinforcements are on the way, along with a Ukrainian drone. The APC stops as soon as it's hit. A perfect target for another strike. And here's the APC that was hit at the very start of this crazy assault. Now, all of them are destroyed. Russian soldiers abandoned their APCs after another failed assault. They were right to do this. This APC wouldn't protect them anyway. Take a look at this example. A Ukrainian drone drops a grenade right inside. Fuel, oil, and ammo catch on fire. The temperature gets too high. The tin can is opened. The same thing happens with this tank. A grenade explodes inside, causing a major fire, which leads to a massive explosion. Chassis, turret, body parts, everything is scattered for hundreds of meters. Shrapnel even damages a nearby abandoned tank. Did this tank have any chance? Covered in reactive armor with an EW system on top. Yet it hits the mines and was abandoned by the crew. A grenade explosion and another fire. The heat traps ignite and explode, creating a spectacular view. This tank is destroyed by the fire. Russian tanks rely on various support systems during assaults. Take the UR-77 Meteorite, for example. This engineering vehicle is used to clear paths through minefields. It uses explosive charges for this purpose. It carries only 2 charges, each weighing 725 kilograms. A Ukrainian drone hits the UR-77. A fire starts and reaches the charges. This leads to a massive explosion. To cover their tanks, Russians often use Soint-Sepyok systems. Their thermobaric munitions are incredibly powerful. This is a crucial high-priority target on the battlefield. A kamikaze drone hits one of these systems. This Soint-Sepyok was in a hurry to get back to its position. A Ukrainian drone catches up with it. $15 million disappear in a flash. The BM-21 Grad has just fired at AFU positions. The Russians reload it and drive to new coordinates for the next strike. The Ukrainians send a drone to disrupt the attack. Perfect timing. And here is the Nona self-propelled mortar. A good weapon to support assault troops. An artillery duel begins. AFU artillery makes a shot. A perfect hit. And here are 2 Nonas at once. The Russians are actively firing on Ukrainian fortifications, but not for long. A Himars launches some missiles. The missiles perfectly hit both SPGs. The next target could be worth up to $650 million. The Buck SAM system is extremely vulnerable because of its exposed missiles. Anyways, they always detonate in a spectacular way. The SSU located one and sent the coordinates to the Himars crew. The missiles are launched. The American Beast doesn't give it a chance. 2 Russian SAM systems are here to intercept air targets. The Ukrainians launch precise Himars strikes. Both systems and the engineering vehicle are completely destroyed. 6 SAM systems in one video. Let's start with these two. A precise Himars strike destroys the launcher. Then, the same thing happens again. First explosion. And then the second. The SAMs are now on fire. But do you think this will affect the Russians? Absolutely not. Another 2 SAMs gone. If these are basic Buck M1s, Russia's losses here alone add up to $1 billion. This equipment is used by the Russians for remote mine laying. It is called the Zemlyadelye and costs anywhere from $5 to $10 million. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone spots it and sends its coordinates. A Himars missile explodes nearby, disabling this expensive system. Take a look at how beautifully its explosions scatter the remnants. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.